Charim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. In other news here, one more thing we want to share with you guys tonight, and this is a shocker to say the least there. This is something that it slipped past us. We did not catch this back in July when this article came out, but I wanted to bring this to your attention. It is very serious, especially in light of a report we brought to you recently about Charisma magazine, speaking about how in Mexico, they were doing forced conversions to the Catholic belief system, and if they did not convert to the Catholicism, they were being put in prison. So far, 7 had been put in prison, and many others had converted under the duress. We had confirmation with a family that is also a supporter of the ministry here, listens to the broadcast regularly there, that contacted us from Mexico and advised us that what Charisma magazine reported is only a small bit of what is really going on. I hope the brother will get back in touch with me again. I won't speak his name here on the air, but we would like to know more about that situation there in Mexico, because why? Pope Francis is going to Mexico next month in February. But watch what happens here. Protestant leaders declare reunification of churches under the Holy See. Under the Holy See. You heard that right. The mother whore, her daughters are coming home. This was published on July 9th of 2015 by Real News Right Now was the source for this. Vatican City, following more than 500 years of separation, American and European Protestant leaders met with the Pope Francis last week to finalize reunification of the two churches under the Holy See. The historic agreement is a result of a year's worth of unpublicized talks between Protestant leaders and the Vatican. Prominent American pastors Joel Osteen and Rick Warren, by the way, they're not part of the two denominations that join this, okay? Joel Osteen and Rick Warren, respectively, as well as Justin Wilby and the Archbishop of Canterbury, were among the Protestant delegation that met with Pope Francis last week. Pastor Warren, founder of Saddleback Church in Lake Forest, California, spoke with members of the international press in St. Peter's Square, saying, "Protestants as a people have a long history of heresy." Protestants as a people have a long history of heresy. It's turning the table around, isn't it? You know, it's easy for the Vatican to get one over you because she had a church-state sponsored Bible for you to begin with. The time for reconciliation is now in order to ensure a full dogmatic transition into the folds of the church, the article states. You got a picture here, Pope Francis there, as someone had done this up. They put Joel Osteen in the photograph here. We picked this up online. Moments before meeting with reporters, the entire Protestant delegation, for the first time ever, entered the confessional to take part individually in the sacraments of penance. It's important that we participate in these sacred rituals before asking our congregations to do the same, Pastor Osteen said, adding that his time in confession was an immensely moving experience. They went into the little cubicles right there and asked the priest to forgive them for ever saying anything against the Catholic Church. You don't think we're going back to the Inquisition? You don't think what is happening in Mexico is, some people wrote and said, that's just runaway, heretical Catholic churches over there. The brother that wrote me from Mexico said, no, they're not either. He said, the Vatican's very well aware of what's going on, and they do support it. And we see right here, the Vatican's been nice about it. Remember, Pope Francis, at the end of this month, they have the great big convention called the Year of Jubilee. The Year of Mercy, as he calls it. Remember, the Pope said not long ago, your money is not going to save you. You've got a year to come in. It's coming down, friends. You want to talk about the mark of the beast. This is where your mark is coming from. You're going to do what the Vatican says, or you're not going to buy or sell. As Protestants around the world make the transition to Catholicism, many are wondering what exactly that means for them. First and foremost, we acknowledge the Pope's infallibility with regard to universal moral declaration, the authority of the Church, magistrate, faith, and ex cathedra, said Father Cliff Brogan, a former Protestant pastor who was the first of the delegation to be ordained as a priest at the Vatican. He's already converted. This is conversions, friends. These are Protestants that are all converting to Catholicism. Rick Warren is now a Catholic. Joel Osteen is now a Catholic. These churches have all come back under the Catholic banner. They're going to allow you to hang on to your name, but you're going to convert or else. As a part of the introduction to the Catholic faith, all Protestants above the age of 15 are required to undergo a Catholic confirmation, one of the 3 sacraments of initiation out of the 7 total which Catholics can receive. Most, if not all of us, have been baptized, said Father Brogan. However, without formal confirmation, our Protestant baptisms will be null, thus preventing us from entering the kingdom of heaven. You don't think that these people don't, they're totally taken in. There's no way to get to heaven except through the Catholic Church. Additionally, during the transition period, American Protestant families whose children attend Sunday school are to receive vouchers allowing them to participate in CCD programs at area Catholic churches. Oh my God, friends. In a show of support for the reunification under the Holy See, the United Kingdom announced Wednesday that it is taking steps to reunify Northern Ireland with the Republic of Ireland. The government on the UK has acknowledged that the stark differences between the 2 countries, but according to one official, we are for the first time one people, united under the Bishop of Rome, acting together as the bride and servant of Christ. My God, we are talking about Antichrist movement like you've never seen before.